Alright guys, so in today's video, I'll be going ahead and share with you guys 5 lessons that I have learned on dating apps as somebody that has gotten over 100 plus matches between all the dating apps in the last 2 years. And now, I just want to go ahead and give a quick disclaimer. By no means am I a dating expert or a dating coach. I'm just simply a guy that decided in November of 2023 to hop back onto his YouTube channel and start documenting everything that he's been learning on his self-improvement journey the last 2, almost 3 years now. And one of the things that I've been happened to be learning a lot and expanding my knowledge in is dating. So if you want to go ahead and stay tuned for this video and see what I have to say and the lessons that I've learned, then be sure to go ahead and smash the like button for your boy. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new because we're on the road to 2 fucking K. And then turn on my post notice bell so you never miss out on any of my future video uploads. But without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's dive into the video and the first lesson that I've learned. So, lesson number 1 that I have learned about dating apps as a man is that when you are on a dating app, you are competing with hundreds and thousands and maybe hundreds of thousands of other men, depending on the area that you live. And so you need to be able to stand out as much as you possibly can. And the biggest thing that I have learned that can easily help you stand out as a man on a dating profile is if you have professionally shot photos. Now, I know it sounds a little bit crazy. You're probably thinking to yourself like, bro, why would I book a photo shoot with a photographer to get professionally shot photos for just dating apps? But you'd be surprised with you putting in a little bit of effort how far you might possibly get. And one of the things that I have noticed and that women have told me when I'm out on these dates with these girls, when I convert these matches that I get to actual dates, is how well presented I am on my dating profile. And mind you, my profile is definitely not the best. Like, I'm sure if you gave this to one of these, dating coach content creators to analyze my profile, they'll probably tell you that my dating profile isn't all that it is. But I've noticed in my area, it's done really well for me. And one of the things that has helped me, like I said, is having professionally shot photos. And the reason why too is because a lot of guys, we don't care too much to present ourselves in the best light, or we're not really that photogenic, or we don't care to take photos. And when we do take photos, it's just random photos that are on the spot that may not have the best lighting, the best quality. We may not be in the best poses. And so when you decide to actually get photos professionally shot for a reason, you'll actually put forth the effort, and women can recognize when you stand out. And that's one of the things that has easily helped me stand out compared to most guys. So if you haven't already and you've been thinking about putting in some effort into your dating profile, go get your photos professionally shot and edited. You'd be surprised at how far you may get. Lesson number 2 that I have learned about dating apps, and this is something that isn't always in your control, and I have a story that I'm going to share in just a second that's a little bit crazy to me, and this is exactly how I discovered this. But sometimes the slightest error in your dating profile, bro, will have a woman swiping left right away or clicking on X, depending on what app you're on. Now, the only way I was able to discover this is because there was a girl that I was dating a couple of months ago. And on our 3rd date, I don't know how we got to this conversation, but we were talking about who had it harder in dating, or I think she was expressing to me how she thinks men have all these options. And so what I decided to do, which I don't recommend, but I was doing it for content purposes because I knew one day I would make this video, is I decided to go through her Hinge profile. I asked her to see her Hinge, and obviously she asked to see mine, which, if you're doing pretty good for yourself, I'd recommend you not let her see your Hinge profile because she may obviously see you might be dating other girls. Anyways, so I decided to do that, And I noticed as soon as she logged into her Hinge, she had 27 messages that she had not answered and 18 likes. And so what I decided to do is together, me and her, we decided to go through those 18 guys that liked her profile. And right out the gate, bro, when I tell you the first guy we got in, we saw, the most recent one that liked her profile, right when I clicked on it, she said X. And then I asked her, I'm like, what is wrong with him? Because bro was pretty handsome. I ain't gonna lie. Bro was more handsome than me. Like, he was light skinned and everything. And then she said, oh, light skins aren't my type. Or something along the lines of like, he's light skinned, but I don't like the photo. Or some random shit. And as we continue onward, going through all these likes, if I remember correctly, I don't think we matched with a single guy. And now, I don't know if she was Xing them all out because obviously I was there. Like, you know, she was out with me. Or she genuinely didn't find them interesting. I think it's the second reason because, bro, literally every single one we went through, and we took our time too. Like, she would try to write them off right away. But I would be like, no, let's go through their profile. And I want to see what your actual reason is. And, bro, she did not like any of these guys because literally for each one she would not only give a reason, but sometimes it'd be over the fucking dumbest fucking reason ever that is out of this guy's control. Like, it'd either be his skin color, or like she just didn't like the lighting of the photo, or she didn't like the angle. Well, I guess those two are kind of controllable. But I say all of this to say is sometimes, bro, what you think might be a good photo might be the one to potentially write you off. And while that is out of your control because women are very indecisive, what you need to do is do your best to present yourself as best as you can. And if women still write you off for whatever reason, just accept it, bro. Because after this experience, that's when I learned this lesson, that sometimes the reason why you may not be matching with a girl is for a reason that's damn near out of your control, or what you thought wasn't like a crazy, I guess you could say, error, was the error that's going to cause you from not getting that match. So don't even worry about it, bro. You're not going to go ahead and win them all. Lesson number 3 that I have learned about dating apps, and this one is kind of a strange one to me, but I took this from a couple other content creators and I decided to try it, and I've noticed it's made the biggest difference, and that is to never put what you're looking for in your bio. Such as if you're looking to casually date, or if you're looking to even get in a serious relationship with a girl, which, you know, you would think most girls, that's what they're looking for. No, don't even put that, bro. And I wish I could give like a legitimate reason why, but I think it just goes back to the whole mysterious factor that a lot of these guys on this platform talk about you as a man needing to be mysterious, especially in the early stages of like getting to know a girl. Because I've noticed when women slowly find things out about me and they figure out over time the type of man that I am, that is much more exciting to them than knowing what they're getting right out the gate. And like I said, even if you want to get into a serious relationship, like most girls say they want to get into, you can't even put that. And to further prove my point, I actually had 2 of my boys that have been asking me for advice on dating apps. I noticed they were doing that. I had them take that shit off, and bro, they started getting more matches. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what the fuck, dog? Like, this shit is so backwards. Because I think one of my boys, he's genuinely a lover boy and he wants to be in a serious relationship. And then my other boy, you know, he wants to have fun and shit. But I have both of them take it out, and they've noticed, even them, different results and better results as well. So yeah, I wish I had a better reason to explain this. I'm sure you may know what I'm trying to imply here, but just never put what you're looking for in the bio, bro. Lesson number 4, and I'm quite surprised a lot of guys make this fucking mistake. Like, I'm gonna refer back to the story that I just talked about in lesson number 2 with this girl that I was dating, and I was going through her profile, because I also learned this lesson on the spot, and that is, don't take too long to get the woman off the app, or she's going to stop responding, or she's going to be uninterested. Not only that, don't get on dating apps just to get a girl's IG or just to look for a text buddy. Because, like I said, going back to that same story that I was sharing with you guys during lesson number 2, when we were going through not only this girl's likes, but I decided to go through her messages that, you know, she didn't answer. I think there was like 27. And I think half of them, bro, just wanted to talk to her on the app or try to be, you know, text buddies, or even worse, they would take too fucking long to ask for her number, to the point where I think with 2 of the guys, bro, that, you know, she did want months ago before meeting me, she even gave them her number. And then when they would text her, they would still take forever to set up the fucking date. And so never, bro, never take too long, especially if you're actually trying to date and trying to get her number or trying to get her to go out on a date with you. Because I promise you, bro, she is going to lose interest that fucking fast. And so a rule of thumb that I follow on dating apps when I'm trying to go for the number is I try to get a woman's number within yes, I've done it before, within 1 message. 1 to 6 messages of my own. I try to get a woman's number within 1 to 6 messages. Not 6 messages total where she sends 3, I send 3. But from the time I send the first message to my 6th message, I already got the number somewhere in between. And if I don't, then honestly, I just cut my losses and I just move on, depending on how the combo is going. And if I can read it correctly, maybe with the 7th message, I could get the number, because I've done that before. But to all my fellas out there that are actually trying to go out on dates, bro, don't take too fucking long when you match with a girl in messaging her to get her number or to take her out on a date, because I promise you, bro, she's already on to the next fucking dude. And now, lesson number 5, and even though this one might not be, in my opinion, the most informational or probably the best lesson out of the 5 that I shared, but I think is the most important, is don't be fucking weird, guys, on dating apps. Because, bro, the amount of times I have gone out on a first date with a girl and I've asked them on purpose, like, why they decided to go out on a date with me, or why, like, things didn't work out with this other guy on this dating on the same dating app that they were seeing, or the last guy they were with that they met off a dating app, or I happen to be the first guy that she's gone out with in a long time since she decided to re-download the dating app, which, by the way, I don't believe I'm ever the first guy when they re-download the app. They've all told me the reason why they gave me a chance compared to the next guy, or why they stopped seeing the guy, or, sorry, if they even stopped responding to a message from another guy, is because a lot of guys are fucking weird. Like, a lot of guys sexualize women right off the bat, or they say some like weird, perverted, goofy shit. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I don't know if some guys do this as like a troll or for entertainment, or if these guys are being serious. But if you're being serious, bro, when you send these types of messages, bro, stop fucking doing that. Because me simply saying, hey, her name, how are you doing, has gotten me matches, bro. Like, guys like you are making it so easy for guys like me to be able to match with girls off of just saying, hey, blank, how are you doing? Or how's your day? Like, it's so fucking unbelievable to me how we're in 2024 and there are still a lot of guys out there that are not only simps, but haven't learned the fact that women don't like to be sexualized or weirded out right off the fucking bat, because bro, this is a complete fucking stranger that you're meeting through the fucking internet, and the last thing that they would want, especially a woman, is for you to be a fucking weirdo or a fucking creep. So guys, if you're doing that, knock that shit off, bro, because I promise you that is going to get you nowhere, and you're going to stay exactly where you already are. But that's all the lessons that I had to share in today's video. Let me know down in the comments below which lesson you not only found the most useful, but which lesson might have surprised you. But if you did enjoy this video, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button for your boy. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new, because we're on the road to 2K. And then last but not least, turn on my post notification bell so you never miss out on any of my future video uploads. I want to thank you all so much for watching and for your continuous love and support. And I'll catch y'all in my next video. Peace. Also, leave down in the comments what you thought of this video. All right? Peace.